Hey RVers and future RVers, especially you future RVers, trade in that tent and go with this. Today we're going to cover the 2024 Ozark 1610 RBLE and show you why you need to get off the ground and go camping. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. Let's go jump into this travel trailer. All right, so when we get down into the smaller travel trailers, they have a lot of engineering aspect that takes away from the functionality to a travel trailer. Not in this one. We're gonna go over all the components on the outside and jump on the inside and show you what this thing, how much it speaks volumes. When you go camping, there's gonna be power sources at the campground that you're gonna have. Hopefully it's gonna have electric, water, and sewer. But if not, no fear, you can still do some boondocking. Up front, we're gonna have a 12-volt battery that's gonna give you some power to turn on your lights, your water pump to get water for shower and hand washing, etc. We have a nice 20-pound propane bottle that's gonna add for your heat, for your cooking, and your water heater. And the great thing about a 20-pounder, you can exchange it anywhere without fear of having to find a propane station to fill it up. And speaking about power with 12 volt, we have a portable input here for a solar panel. So you can buy a solar panel and position it wherever the sun is to be able to provide some of that 12 volt juice back into your camper and not have to fear about lights dimming or whatever. Of course, we go camping, we have all kinds of outdoor activities and all kinds of things and gadgets that we need to take with us. We have a big pass-through storage that we can access from either side, and that way we can get all our camping gear in there. Nice magnetic latch to keep it attached, so if our hands are full, we don't have to worry about this coming down. And if you notice, I hit my head on the awning. We still have a nice patio awning to be able to get a couple chairs out here, lounge back, and get away from that sun or maybe even the light rain. Nice big door that you're gonna be able to access the inside with a large grab handle, give you the confidence to get inside, especially if you got a four-legged friend underneath your arm or a bag full of bags. We have electric to hook up anything outside, coffee pot, maybe a stereo, TV, etc. And if the front storage isn't enough, we have some more storage underneath. You'll see in the closet, the back side of this trailer is a bathroom, if I can get that all out. We have some storage here that maybe we can throw our hoses and maybe some of our hookup components. On the back side, it is pre-wired for a backup camera and a ladder. It's a nice thing from Lippert and Furrion. They have a lot of that groundwork already there. So you can get one of those telescoping Lippert ladders, or if you're worried about backing into your campsites, we can hook you up with a backup camera to give you full visibility back here. All right. The utility side, as we call it, this is going to be all your hookups. Assuming you haven't got into this part of your camper, so forgive me if I'm kind of dumbing it down a little bit or maybe speaking about some stuff that you already know about. Cable input. Again, most campgrounds are going to have electric, water, sewer, combination of that, and potentially even cable. This will feed the inside TV so you can get all those TV channels that are local. We do have a septic hook up here. This is going to be gray and black and color coded accordingly. Gray is going to be pretty much, it's easy to say, everything but your toilet water. So shower water, sink water. The black tank is just for the toilet. And check out the capacities. If I'm not mistaken, on a small camper, usually pretty small, not on this one. 39 gallons of fresh water, and if I'm not mistaken, 30 gallons each for the gray and black. That's the size of some of the tanks even on the 30-foot campers. That's a big bonus. Speaking of water, this is your city connection. This is the water that is going to be your source from the campground. It's already pressurized, coming right in on demand as you need it. Furnace, you do have, as I mentioned earlier in the video, we have a propane furnace. It'll cook you out of this small camper. This is the size of a furnace that I had in, I think, my 25, 28-foot camper, and definitely kept us nice and toasty down into the 30s when it was outside temperature. You do have a fresh water tank that's available to you. This again is, I think, 39 gallons if I'm not mistaken. This is if you're gonna go boondocking. This is a big capacity of water to be able to take with you, and that way you can still get shower, still wash up those hands. If you're at a campground with electric, this is your electric hookup that you're gonna be able to access at the campground to provide all those electrical components to work inside. And I kind of skipped over this on purpose. Lastly, here is your water heater. The water heater, again, is propane fired. If you haven't had propane in your own home, only electric, I'm telling you, it's only 6 gallons, but man, this thing will not only heat up really warm and keep you nice and hot, you know, for those hot showers, but the recovery rate is much better than electric in my personal opinion. Again, the OOOZARK 1610 RBLE, it's got a lot of stuff. It's definitely an upgrade from your tent. Well, we're finally inside, and the cameraman said the outside took 5 minutes. We're done for the day. Thanks for watching. I'm kidding. No, we're inside the 1610 RBLE, and let's talk about some of the nice features and functionalities to this one. Coming right inside the door, I like how they put the control panel right there. So if you're outside, need to throw the awning out or in, or if you're obviously inside. But again, you're gonna have a water pump and a water heater switch with your tank levels that you can see how full or reverse with their fresh water, how empty the tank is. And again, the overhead lights to be able to turn everything on as soon as you step in the door. All right, so far as the floor plan, I love how they maintained I guess, thought as they're engineering this floor plan to give us a full queen bed. We're gonna spend some money, we're gonna upgrade from our tent, we're gonna upgrade from maybe a teardrop, something smaller that didn't have all this. I want a big bed so I can get a nice sleep, comfortable sleep while I'm outside or out for the weekend camping. Got lots of storage overhead. We've got some shirt closets on both sides, big one that spans from left to right. And then that pass-through storage, you can even access it from the underneath the bed if you choose. That way, if it's been, for example, my circumstances that or experiences in the past, it's pouring down rain and I gotta run to the vehicle to grab something, no bueno. All right, you're gonna have outlets on both sides with a platform here, so you could easily throw maybe some of your devices and get some charge in at night. All the windows open up, and I like how, especially the bigger window here, is also an emergency exit just in case for your safety. Each window, of course, has a blind, so we can easily knock out some of the bright light or have some of that privacy at night. Do have space here for a TV, as I mentioned, on the outside. We have cable hookup that we can bring in from the campground to grab our local channels and have maybe some background noise, catch up on your sports, or decompress with a nice movie or something at night. Kitchen-wise, we have plenty that we're working with here. We have storage over top, storage below, a couple drawers to be able to throw all our kitchen utensils and pots and pans and plates and all. Do some of your cooking on the propane 2-burner stove here. If you don't want to cook inside, we hear that little bit of feedback, Mikey B. I don't like cooking inside. There is a propane hookup on the outside that you can easily hook up and do whatever you want. Flat top grill, maybe you know, bigger obviously than the 2-burner stove outside. Again, window here to open up, or we have a blind to close out some of that light. Furnace control, I mentioned outside, propane furnace down here. It's going to give you tons and tons of heat, and it is thermostatically controlled, so you can set the temperature to where you want it and it'll kick on off and on just like home. On the flip side, we have a rooftop air conditioner, like the furnace that I mentioned, big AC. This AC is what we see upwards to 30-foot travel trailers. So it's probably going to chill you out big time. So you'll definitely have to dial that down, but you have even just a fan control if you just want to circulate, if it's a nice spring day or fall day, just circulate some air. Then last, within the kitchen, we have our 12-volt refrigerator freezer. And again, we find this same size refrigerator freezer in upwards to 30-foot travel trailers. So as you're gathering, it's not a big floor plan, it's not a big travel trailer, but we're still getting everything that we need. Storage above the sofa, and the sofa doubles up as also our dinette. So this does have collapsible legs that we can bring this down and put that into storage or put it into our tow vehicle, but obviously give us a nice little tabletop here for dinner for two. Nice little wine and dine evening vibe going on. We have lastly going into our bathroom, we have a pocket door to have easy privacy. I like how they did the pocket door to give us, or I should say eliminate that swing and impede into the floor plan. But back here, there's a lot of storage. Again, on the back here, we can keep tons of stuff in here. Of course, the toilet and shower. Shower's definitely got the elbow space for me. We've got the height a little bit with the skylight, and it also opens up with a small vent fan. So taking a hot shower, as I mentioned, that little 6-gallon water heater is gonna cook you out. It's gonna create some steam, crack it open, let it out. So what do you think? Upgrade from your tent, maybe upgrade from a teardrop. This Ozark, it's 2024 1610 RBLE. You wanna give it 2 thumbs up? Well, if you didn't know I was a YouTube influencer, at least I got my artwork as a backup. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, this is an awesome little floor plan, budget friendly. It's got everything that we're gonna need, especially if you're getting off the ground from a tent, or if you have a teardrop that you don't have that livable factor to something like this. This is the 2024 Ozark 1610 RBLE. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. Comment below. We want to hear your thoughts on this. This is one of the first ones that we've had. Love to see your first impressions. And show us some love, everybody. Smash that subscribe button. I'm Mikey B at Beckley's RVs. We'll see you at the campsites.